What's up, guys? I'm gonna give you a few minutes to get in. Give me a thumbs up when you finally hear me live. I know it takes like a minute. It's been 10 seconds. There's anyone out there? Not yet. Takes about a minute. Somebody give me a thumbs up, right? When you hear me, right? Because this is gonna be a short live. But when you hear me, just give me a thumbs up. I don't care if you're in the goddamn bushes. Oh shit. I said GD. I apologize. Yesterday was the birth of Jesus Christ. My life takes forever to connect. It's actually about a minute 15, minute 30 seconds. So when you guys can hear me live, somebody said Bomb was going live about me. That's fine. I texted Bomb that I was going live. Hey, Kay, I'm tired. I wanted to go home. I mean, Mike and I were arguing, but I wanted to go home last night, right? And I wanted to go home because, like, I just need to regroup from everything that's been going on with Lola and shit, right? One, number one, Beezer. I never texted you 1,000 times a day. That's why the only reason why I see that screen share, like the screen share, whatever, right? And every single day, I said I appreciate you. Every day, the end of our conversations were I appreciate you, Beezer. I've been having people text me, right? Well, been having a certain person text me, right? And actually, I think their name is saved under my phone as like, who is this, right? Beezer, thank you for everything that you did for Lola. I am still convinced you're the same person because when Angie uploaded went live, she was like, "Oh, I got so attached to Lola." How did you get emotionally attached to Lola? Like, how did you do that if you're not Beezer? And I'm gonna drop that shit right now. But I know because Mike got the foyer before Flava did, and I heard the foyer, and I knew exactly who it was. I ain't mentioning no names, right? But when Mike sent the foyer to me, I knew exactly who that person was, and that's fucking crazy. Like, can you just not get over me? Uh, uh, I'm sorry that I said something about your titty tattoo and how droopy your titties were. Oh, I'm not speaking. I'm just speaking in general. I'm not speaking to anybody, right? Are you that psycho? Because when Mike got the FOIA calls, actually, before Flava did, because he put it in at like 2:30 in the morning when I was swatted. And I don't know. I'm on my cell phone. But if you guys Google the definition of swatted, it is calling EMS or police on someone else to try to cause duress to them. That's swatting. You don't need a motherfucking SWAT team here to be swatted. And the chief of police here, right, admitted I was swatted several times and they won't show up. Flava. Boom. Can't believe I'm doing this. I owe you an apology. I thought that you 100% did what you did to me at the hospital. And I never lied. I never lied. The cops came in my room and they said that I said I was going to shoot up the hospital, and it was like I was out of ICU in like a regular room for like, I don't know, maybe 7 hours. maybe 7 hours, right? And I think we know who did that now. I don't even need to mention any names. Flava played the foyer, but Mike played the foyer for me right first because he got it actually before Flava did, and I knew exactly who it was. And then I got served. Yep, yep, yep. I sent that paperwork to Flava. I did. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I ain't third party, whatever. I uh, I hope that I can get you friggin' prosecuted. I'm just speaking in general. I'm not even talking to a person, right? I hope that I can get you prosecuted. I hope that CPS comes and takes your child away, right? Because you're fucking crazy. Yeah, Flava, like, literally, I owe you an apology, and I, should never said those things about you. But I mean, like, you're the one that hates me the most on the internet, right? I thought, I thought somebody else was going away because they were run off the internet for, the Georgia scam. I can't even remember what it was called. Oh, Southern Georgia Justice or something, right? I, I'm sorry. So fucking pissed about everything that's been going on here, right? And then everything clicked. And guess what? The paperwork that Flava showed today, that's public record. It's just as public record as like you looking at my court dates. It's papers that were filed in the court. But Flava, I'm sorry. I am truly sorry to you, and I really mean it. And I should have. Well, I mean, we got a little things that we got to work out because you did some shit. It's downloaded into my computer, and like, I suggest nicely that you take that down. Nicely. I've been sleeping on and off all day. Uh, I wanted to go home last night, right? And I came here, and boom, I'm gonna highlight that because Kate, that needs to be highlighted. I I've been in a bad place, right? I've been in a bad place with Lola, and I'm not doing well. You know? Oh, Lola had the best 8 days of her life. Oh my god. Have you seen pictures? Have you seen pictures of her flying like to Key Largo, to Key West, traveling to New Orleans, staying in 4 or 5 star hotels? I'm not saying these are. I am not saying that you did not try to take care of her. However, somebody posted under my live, I think it was yesterday or something, that if she was so sick, if she was so sick, why didn't get a blood transfusion from her? Because apparently I can't remember who said it, but you live in a mansion. I saw your house. You sent me pictures of your house. I mean, you've got a very nice house, but you don't live in a mansion. But no, you didn't do everything you could to save Lola's life. Because if she was anemic, they would have given her a blood transfusion, and they would have given her an iron transfusion. And I'm not here to throw you under a bus, right? I'm not. But when I shared all of my screen records, every single time I talked to you, I said I appreciate you every single time, and you can't say that I didn't say that every single time. And, and I shared everything, and apparently Angie uploaded that she shared something else. No, like I just screen, I just screen recorded all of our texts, and I never threatened to take Lola back. We got in an argument on Tuesday, and you told me to come get Lola. And I almost wish I did, right? Because if she was gonna pass on Saturday, at least I would have been here with her. I'm reading all this bullshit. Mike buried Lola in her backyard, or in his backyard. We buried Lola in my backyard, right? And then I'm moving. No, no, no. On Monday morning, we took Lola to the crematorium, and she was cremated on Monday. They cremated her that day. She was filming at the mouth. Yeah, I unfortunately fucking shared a picture, right, on my last live, and Lola was filming at the mouth. I know, KK. I just have to. Yeah, I mean, in the messages I shared, like there was a picture of Lola on there, and if you pause it, you can see that she was filming at the mouth. Because I couldn't believe, oh, like we were picking her up at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I got a text at like 1:24 from Beezer, and she's like, she's gone, and I need to find, literally, I need to find wherever it said that Lola was chasing squirrels in the backyard that day. Yeah, KK, I just like it is what it is. Like Lola's gone. There's nothing I can do about there's nothing I can do about it. She's gone. Like she's gone. Like she was cremated Monday. And they said it might take a week or two to get her on back, right? Um because the Christmas holidays and New Year. But Mike actually I was so mad at him because he told me it was free, right? And his son said it was free, right? And I made them swear over and over and over and over that Lou's cremation was free, and then I found out no, Mike paid 430, right? And but they're it's kind of weird, like all the little, my dog collection of my dogs dying over like I don't know a decade and a half. No, no, Ash, they don't do an autopsy. Um, I mean, I guess we could have asked for it. We could have asked for it, but I you're very sad. I definitely wouldn't have let anyone from YouTube watch her. You just never know. I mean, it is what it is. She's gone. She's she's gone. Right. And when she passed, it was on a Saturday. And there's a guy that usually works on the weekends where she's already been cremated because she was cremated on Monday, right? Um, but there's usually a guy that works on the weekends, and because of Christmas holidays, he took like I don't know a week off or something, and she was good. Like Mike took so good care of her when she passed. The like rigor mortis didn't even set in. Like when we brought her to the crematory, uh, they gave me some time alone with her. Mike and his son went in the office to speak to the gentleman. Um, I think I tried to explain this a little bit. No, I'm not drunk at all. I eat like 4 CBD pills, but I don't even smoke weed. Um, they went in the office, but that like flat thing that goes under a casket when they roll it out. Yeah, they had like that flat table, and they had this beautiful blanket, this beautiful blanket, right? And she was placed there, and I got to spend like I don't know 10 or 15 minutes with her, just kissing her face and her head and her ears because they're so soft, right? Um, but I'm reading all this bullshit on YouTube, being like, Mike's so cheap, he probably buried it on his property. And then there was something else that said that she was buried here, right? No. As a matter of fact, I found out that Mike paid extra because, all the urns match, right? For my other puppies. Yeah, my 15-and-a-half-year-old lab, my 12-year-old uh, lab shepherd mix, and my 11-year-old Springer Spaniel lab mix, right? Those are three of the things on my mantle. And the other two were Sadie and Mason, and that was not my fault. That was ETN's fault. And as OCD as I am, I buy everything in twos, right? I buy everything in twos, and so now I have six. Apparently, I have 15 urns on my mantle. No, I don't. Those are gonna be six. But they do something special now, and her name is gonna be engraved, like Lola Montez, on the urn instead of a friggin' like little sticker that they put under them to like identify our dogs, right? Um, but I've slept almost all day, and I haven't drank. I'm not. I'm not fucked up. Yeah, Mike did a good thing for paying for it, but he said to me, because he was like, I left my wallet at home. And then he made his son open his cell phone to show that, like, he didn't pay for it, but he used PayPal, right? And he said it was free. And I was like, there's no way it was free. There's absolutely no way it was free. Well, it was free for me because he loved Lola too, right? Jake has been to the vet. Jake has been triple dosed in case he has hookworms. Oh, Mike loved Lola. Mike loved Lola so much. Like Mike's family loved Lola so much, right? And I've got pictures, and I guess I'm gonna be at Mike's tomorrow, right? I'll post pictures of her from like November 3rd, and there's not a friggin' rib showing on her body. Not a rib. Do you feel okay? Your breathing is a little labored. Are you sick? I'm trying not to cry. I'm sucking up tears. I'm sucking up tears. And when I said I got swatted, right, I didn't lie. Like, Jake hates to be held down, right? And the day that we had Lola cremated, Jake slept in bed with me, and I put my arms around him, like literally around him, and he tucked his head under my chin, and we were sleeping. But I had to be woken up because a woman called in, right? Uh, some kind of threat. Um, at Mike's house. I think we all know who that person is now. I mean, Mike got the foy back before Flava did, right? But I think we all know who did that. I ain't bringing no man. I ain't even mentioning no names, right? And then today, I think Flava showed that I got turf papers, right? And I've not even brought that person's name up at all. Am I sick? Yeah, I'm sick to my fucking stomach. But yeah, like I got a phone call from like the sheriff's department today, and they're like, "Hey, are you home?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Hey, we need to serve you something." I'm like, I have not mentioned this gremlin's name in forever, and I'm still not doing it because everybody's like, "Oh yeah, 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 she's gonna go off." She like this is it was supposed to trigger her. No, no, there are sick fucking people in this world. And you guys say that I'm vile? Yeah, maybe I've said some shit, but that's my tongue. I've never done anything physically to harm anyone, right? Nothing. I've never legit. I can legitimately say that I've never done anything to harm anybody, right? Physically or legally or anything, right? And Flavor, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say I'm sorry, and I said a lot of shit about you that I shouldn't have said, and I don't want to be your friend. Like I'm telling you, I don't want to make up. I don't want us to be like cool, right, on this channel because as Bomb built Bomb Nation, this is Michelle Nation, right? And I am not gonna make a truce with anybody on here because of everything that's happened. But I'm sorry, Flavor. I'm sorry that I blamed you for swatting me in the hospital. And Mike, I shot at ATN. No, I did not shoot at ATN, dummy. And you can't even spell his name. Can somebody block where you live? Oh, thank you. I never shot at him. I was 3 feet away from him. If I shot at him, right, being that I was working with the instructor at the range and doing walking targets, his mother would have had to come and like clean up some shit. He wouldn't let go of Jonathan's bin. He was drunk and he told me it was time to burn Jonathan's things. And he wouldn't let it go. And he just kept holding that bin. He kept back and forth, back and forth, back and forth on the floor. Yeah. I got my 380 and I fucking shot it over his shoulder, like 25 feet in the air. And hey, I admit it. It wasn't like I shot at him. It was like a warning shot, like, get your fucking hands off my son's bin. And he did. I got his attention. I got his attention. He let go of Jonathan's bin, and then it went back in the closet where it belongs. Right? Because no one has a right to touch that bin besides me. That was that was my son's things, and no one had a right to touch them. And he was antagonizing me. He was drunk, and he was antagonizing me. I didn't shoot at Etienne, dummy. I was 3 feet from him. You don't think I could shoot somebody 3 feet in front of me? Like, literally. We were 3 feet away from, not even, we were probably like maybe 2.5 feet away from each other because I was trying to get my son's bin from him and he wouldn't stop. And I'm not going to talk about Etienne. I'm not talking about Etienne right now. I just want you guys to know that Mike and I didn't lie when all the cops showed up in my hospital room the day, not even the day after I got ICU, maybe 7 hours after I got ICU, right? We knew who it was. Ain't saying no names, but we knew who it was. Because Mike got the FOIA actually a couple hours before Flava did. And then he played it for me for about God, I don't know, like 10 seconds, 5 seconds. I'm like, oh yeah, I know who that is. I'm sick. I'm, yeah, I am sick. I'm sick to my stomach. I I've been crying and sleeping all day. 100%, definitely not drunk. Um, Mike came in, he brought me some soup, and he came in and he rubbed my foot. Because, like I told you, I've been having problems with my right leg with the sciatica, right? And my leg is feeling better, but my foot has not felt better. It's still numb. And he went, he spent the night with his dad, because every Thursday they go out together. And he was going to stay here. I'm like, no, 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 no. Go to your dad's. Like, go spend time with your dad, because that's what you do. And it's been a fucked up week for all of us. Because when I was in the hospital for my little attempt, yeah, I guess where like Jake and Lola were, right? Mike's with his parents and their four little puppies. Well, they're not puppies; they're just little ankle biters. I call them puppies. I'm in love with two of them, and the other two I like, but I'm in love with two of them. I can't figure out which one of them is my favorite. Right? Um, and then I went to Florida. They had Lola and Jake too. Is it your sin again, Kay? I don't know. I went to a vascular surgeon and they did a ultrasound on my leg. I don't know, but yeah, I think it might be. But like, my toes aren't gonna fall off or anything. Um, Everybody's like, "Oh, she's not going to treatment now because she's got Mike." Oh, guys, Mike and I were on the phone every single day. Well, every single day. I was on the phone with over 20 centers today because I don't want anyone to know where I'm going. But I think that Mike and I have it figured out. So for people saying I'm not going to treatment, yeah, I am. Right? It just everything stopped. I have oh god, I forgot what they call it. I'm scared to like click off of this live. It's something five because with an L, it's like a 6 letter word. But apparently, yeah, Mike's family is Mike and his family are a blessing. I love them dearly. I absolutely love them dearly. I actually haven't felt love in my heart in a long time, right? Um, but I have something five. I think it's LIEP. But it's a genetic disorder, and apparently I have 8 times more chance of having a stroke than other people. But it's a genetic disorder, and I got turned down for the treatment center I wanted to go in. So this morning at like 9 o'clock in the morning, boom, we called like 20 places, and Flava Nation has a good ring to it. That's kind of funny. Yeah. Liz Michelle Nation, huh, you're on my life. Um, I just don't want to fight with anybody. I'm sick of fighting. Like the fight has, I've given up. And with Lula gone, I've given up more. Uh, like I said, I came home yesterday because I thought I wanted to be home because I was at Mike's for a few days and I just was like, hey, I want to go home, right? And then, like, Lula's Christmas collar was out, with her little bells on it. Uh, I'm looking at it right now. What sucks? Um, I thought I wanted to be here, right? And Mike wanted to take me to his house tonight. But I was like, nah, that's like you and your dad's night to go out. Like, I'll go over there again tomorrow. I'm trying to get myself better. And people are like, she's not going to treatment. The fuck I'm not. Matter of fact, I have really good insurance. And it looks like it still may cost me 500 a month for where I'm going. Good luck finding me. Okay, I do. Okay, I do. I think that you're on my Facebook, right? And like this animal pet memories like came up on my iPhone, right? And I didn't realize how many pictures of the pet memories were of Lola, but most of them are. It's crazy. And I'm gonna make something before I go into treatment, right? She's gonna get like she's gonna get something that she deserves. Like the most beautiful thing in the whole world that I can put pictures together in a slideshow, right? Um I still can't believe she's gone, right? People want me to blame me. Okay, blame me. Say I made a mistake, right? But there were things that could have been done to save her if people that were talking shit about, oh, did everything I could for Lola. No, no, there were things that could have been done to help her. Yeah, wasn't that Christmas gift so sweet? What does my therapist think of all this? My therapist knows I'm going into treatment. My therapist, actually, I'm not gonna say what my therapist said, but my therapist is worried about me. My therapist is really worried about me. And yeah, Ash, he bought that December 9th, like before we even had any remote possibility that Lo was gonna pass away. His parents went to church yesterday on Christmas morning, right? And he gave me the gift. I guess away from his parents because he knew I was gonna break down. It's amazing. Like I can go get it and I can open the thing. I mean, and show you that he even like set the Volbeat song, like Lola Montez, so beautiful, right? And like I just took a picture of him randomly sitting on the stairs to the kitchen of him hugging Jake and Lola, and it was just a picture of him hugging Jake and Lola. But I want to say that the bullshit that happened. I didn't lie about being swatted. Like Bombshell even shared text messages, right? And when I brought the reindeer to Bombs, and she said she was talking to that specific person, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing talking to her? Right? But we're gonna handle it. There was a request that I can't do a Zoom. All right, motherfucker. I'll drive to Joplin, Minnesota or Missouri because I'm gonna have a co-pilot. Maybe Mike and I need to take a few days off and just get the fuck out of Dodge, right? I don't know, but you ain't gonna win this shit, bitch. I'm going to the sheriff's department tomorrow. I haven't mentioned your name. I have not mentioned your name, but you ain't gonna win this shit, bitch. Because we're going to the police department tomorrow to file charges. Just so you know. And then you had me served. which was hilarious. Because I think I got served, like, I don't know, like an hour after, like, Mike got the FOIA back. Why are you so obsessed with me? Haven't mentioned your name? Why are you so obsessed with me? You sick fuck. But because you did what you did, and we can probably now prove that you did it to the hospital too, I hope they take your child away from you. Because you're sick. You're a sick fucking bitch. And I can't believe that people are on here being like, yeah, Michelle called 911 and fake like she was sleeping. No, no. I haven't mentioned that person in a year, right? But I just know that Jake and I were peacefully sleeping. And I got woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning because the police wanted to make sure I was okay. Because they said a female called from the house. Well, guess what? Y'all heard the FOIA. No female called from my house. And I believe that person said that she will take charges. Because Mike's got the FOIA too. I mean, he emailed it to me, but Flava played it. But she said she was going to take charges, right? Okay. Take your charges. Take them. I ain't saying your fucking name. You don't even deserve for your name to come off of my fucking tongue. Right? Period. And thank you, Flava. Thank you, Flava's chat. Thank you, Bomb. Thank you, Bomb's chat. Right? Y'all can say I'm a piece of shit, right? But thank you for like, thank you for sticking up for me, both of you, and saying what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And thank both of you. And Flava, I'm sorry I blamed you. I'm so sorry I blamed you. Right? Because what happened in the hospital the day I got a couple hours I got out of ICU, and what happened at Mike's house was just fucked up. Can you at least acknowledge that you just how busy you were afraid Lola passed on her watch? I did. I did. Yeah, Stevie, I did. No, I didn't think she was in bad enough condition to pass. I just know that she stopped eating for like 4 days. And I was going into treatment, and I was going into a long term treatment facility. And I was like, Lola's sick. And I'm scared that she's going to pass in your care. And Beezer was like, nah, she can go pass in my care. And shit happens. Shit happens. The foaming at the mouth, I'm still in disbelief that she's gone, right? And I'm gonna have to come to terms with the foaming at the mouth. But every single time, no, you're not blocked, Stevie. Every single time I talk to her, literally every single text message I send her, and if she doesn't say this, then shame on you, Beezer. Every time I talk to her every day, right? But I wasn't. I released my text messages to her, right? But every single time I ended a text message with her, I said, "I appreciate you." I said it. I said, "I appreciate you, Beezer." And I released the text messages so y'all can just slow them down, right? Because like I just gave up at Mike's. But every single time I spoke to Beezer, I said, "I appreciate you." The same exact words every time. Every time. I appreciate you. And I still appreciate you, Beezer. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that with Lola. And I was told that I'd put my big girl panties on and go to pick up my dog because she was deceased. I couldn't see Lola in that condition, right? Mike laid her down in like a building on his property, and she was still in that blanket. As a matter of fact, Beezer, she probably got cremated in that blanket because she was still wrapped in it, right? I mean, I don't think that they would have taken it off of her. There's just too much Stevie in my head that I'm trying to process right now because I am in deep mourning. And it pisses me off that I see people saying, Lola got the best 8 days of her life ever. I'm so happy. That dog has been to Key West, Key Largo, Chicago, New York, like on flights. But that wasn't the best 8 days Lola ever got. Matter of fact, I used to get too much shit. And thank God I have so many lives, right? I haven't looked at them, but thank God I have so many lives with Lola in them, right? Because remember you guys said, oh, she hates Jake. She loves Lola. Lola, like, right? Like, whatever. I I'm in tremendous mourning right now. And I miss my baby. And I thought, like, I was going to a certain treatment center that I get denied for because of, like, some genetic thing or whatever, right? Um, and Beezer even told me, she was like, I'm keeping her for 42 days. And if you don't come get her after 42 days, I'm going to hunt you down, right? It's, she was my best friend. I mean, and when I had my stroke, I mean, Beezer had her service vest, right? She had a harness. And Beezer can say that there was a soft handle on top of her harness, right? It was soft so that I could grip it because I couldn't really grip because of my stroke, right? When my dog walked me upstairs like a friggin' boss. And when I had to go downstairs, she like slowed down, but she made sure that like I was okay. And like Lola stayed in 4 or 5 star hotels. Like, no, Lola didn't have her best 8 days of her life. Can somebody block that person? I did take care of my dog. Lola was loved. Lola was taken care of. And and I'm not gonna be a bitch, but I still haven't got her vet reports, right? She can block out the vet's name. I just want her medical reports. Somebody give me a thumbs up if you got Risky out of here. Oh man, I took care of that dog. You're fucking crazy. She was so spoiled. But I just went to log on. 'Cause I didn't even be this long. I thought it was